good, Stushy? And your girl Stushy back with another video. If you're new, hey boo, my name is Stushy. To all my returning subscribers, welcome back. We're happy to have you guys back to check out a brand new video. So today is going to be another EntreprenHER video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I package my orders to be shipped out. So if you didn't already know, your girl is a proud owner of Capra NYC, which is a luxury mink lash business. So today I have two orders to ship out. Both of my customers ordered Capra, which is this lash right here. Let me open it up. I don't know if you guys can see it from that far, but this lash style right here, it is our signature lash style. I have these little plastic baggies that I get from my vendor. I didn't actually order these, they just sent it to me, but this works out well because I can, protect the packaging during shipment. Although I have my mailers as well, right here. This is just a nice little thing to have it mailed in as well. So I just put the box right in here. If I can get it, and it can get tricky sometimes. Pop it right in. Then I remove this sealing tape, get rid of that, and I close it right up. So the lash box is nice and secured, and this prevents any scratching from maybe like the business card or anything else that I'll put in the box. So she's ready to go. These are my mailers, my purple custom mailer. It says Capra Cutie on the front. So right there, I got these custom made from my vendor. And I go ahead and put in the lash style right in here. I put in a business card that I made myself. I also put in a thank you card, and the thank you card also has a 10% off code on here so that the next time you order with us, you get some money off. Pop that in there as well. Almost forgot. Every order also gets a sticker, and I have my stickers right here. So I just cut it off. Sorry if you guys hear somebody in my background making a lot of noise, even though I told them I'm recording today. And I'm gonna pop the sticker right in here. And that is all that comes in the actual mailer. I have the sticker, I have the thank you card, my business card, and of course the product, Capra lashes. So this one is basically ready. Let me package the other one. I'm actually gonna put in the time frame to speed through that. So these two are technically ready to be shipped, but we have to put on our shipping label. So my website is on the Wix platform, and with the Wix platform, I decided that I wanted to use Shipstation to ship out my orders. With Shipstation, I can print at home, and with my thermal printer, my Dymo thermal printer, I can be able to hook that up with my Wix account, and it will process all my orders. So every single order that I get on Wix will come through on Shipstation, so that way I can print the labels at home. Shipstation is just a service that works with USPS, FedEx. They work with a lot of different shipping companies, and you can print your labels through them because they process all your orders from your actual website. I hope that makes sense. As I mentioned in another video, I personally have the Dymo thermal printer, and this printer prints my labels at home, so that way I don't have to worry about going into the post office, waiting in line for them to print my labels in store and pay in store. I can do it all from the comfort of my humble abode. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. So I'm going to switch over to my phone to show you guys what I'll be doing on here, so that way you guys can get the whole vibe of it. This is how Shipstation looks. I've imported my new order. So I've already done one of the packages off camera, but this is the other order that I must fulfill. So it shows me how long ago the order was placed, and it shows what item the customer actually ordered. I'm going to be doing first class. I already know the weight of my product. It is 2.3 ounces. I already know that just from shipping. And then it's a package, and I'm using USPS first class mail. That's what I use to ship. The size doesn't really matter. I found, even if I've changed it, they're all the same price, so it doesn't matter. So confirmation, I always just choose delivery so that I know that the item was delivered. So once the item is delivered, I can check the tracking number and it'll show delivery. If I choose no confirmation, I won't know. Signature is a little bit more for delivery if you want your customer to sign off on the package. See, it went up to $5.28. My customer just paid for regular delivery, so we're doing delivery. Insurance, none. So delivery time, it says 3 days because this person is a little bit further. They're still in New York, but they're not in the same city that I'm in. I'm going to do create label, and I'm doing it from my headquarters. That's what I've titled my my PO box, or the place that I'm going to be shipping it from. So what I dislike about Shipstation is the fact that although your customer may have paid for delivery on your Wix website, Shipstation doesn't process that amount onto here. So you basically have to come out of pocket and pay for the shipping, which is what I'm showing you right now. It's showing you that USPS first class mail, it'll charge $268 to ship it from home. No confirmation because it's just delivery, so there isn't an extra fee. If it were, let's say, signature, then it would, go up. It would show the increase in the price. You basically have to keep an amount on your Shipstation account so that you can ship from home. So you can create labels from home. So right now I have $6.07 in my Shipstation account, and it requires $2.68 to ship this order. I'm going to create the label. Hopefully it makes sense, guys. Shipstation was a bit tricky for me in the beginning, but nonetheless, I got it together. So now I'm going to print via Shipstation Connect. So I have my Dymo label printer, which is this bad boy right here that we're looking at. I have that, so I'm just going to hit that, and it's going to start to print. I'm going to cover the person's address because I don't want that, to be disclosed or anything. Okay, so we're back, and I have everything printed. It's printed. The paper I actually buy from Amazon. I have like 10 rolls just in case, just so I don't have to, keep on replenishing it. So far, I haven't had to change it. It, prints a lot of labels on one roll, but I just want to have them in stock, handy, so that I don't have to, I just bought a lot of them for no reason, I guess. No, I bought a lot of them for the simple fact that, I don't run out anytime soon. That's why I purchased a lot. Again, I've said it before, I like to just be prepared. I don't want to be scrambling to go to the post office and ship something when I could just do it at home. So I've purchased in abundance so that I don't have to think about that for a while, I'm going to put the label on Shipstation. I've chose the setting to print a packaging slip, which is this right here. The packaging slip is basically like an invoice, so it just shows you what the client, still saying patient, so it just shows you what your client ordered. Again, I used to work in a hospital, so I have the tendency of saying patient because, that's who our clientele was. But now I'm a business owner and I don't work in a hospital anymore. I quit the hospital. So my customer, my loyal customer, this is actually a loyal customer, so I love you. Shout out to you, boo. You will be getting your order soon, so you'll know if you're watching this that I was talking about you. But nonetheless, this is my packaging slip, and what I do is I just insert it right in here. And I don't print out an invoice because the packaging slip prints out when I print the actual label. I remove the adhesive. Close that up. So that's all ready. And now I'm going to apply the shipping label. Peel it off. That's ASMR. I wish I could hear that. That was nice. And I don't like to put it on the front where my actual hashtag is. I put it on the back because I feel like this is too cute for you to be covering up with the label. You know what I'm saying? So I put it on the back. I'm not showing you guys because I don't want to disclose any information, but here we go. It's ready to go, and it's so cute. Like, I'm really obsessed with these mailers. I love the packaging. I hope you guys love the packaging as well. If you have ordered, I hope you guys love the packaging. I hope you're loving your lashes. I'm hoping you're slaying your lashes. Yeah, that's all I want to say. So yeah, this is pretty much how I ship my packages. So now I'll just go to the post office and I can just drop it off at the counter. I don't have to say anything, I just give it to them. What I like about printing at home is that I'm able to track it right from home. So if I copy this number down or put it in my Wix account, I can look this number up to see where the package has reached. But yeah, I only had 2 orders today. I started my business last month on August 26th, so we haven't made a full month as yet, but business has been, you know, pretty steady in the sense that I might not get an order every single day, and that's fine. I don't expect success within the first month, you know. I personally didn't expect business to be booming right off, you know, the first month. You have to be realistic. Some people are successful with, you know, as soon as they launch their business, but you also have to continue to put in the work even when you are successful. I know that everyone's journey is different, and with that being said, if you are a new business owner, I don't want you to be discouraged if you feel like you aren't getting any sales in, say, maybe 2-3 days, or if you feel like you're not getting enough sales, if that makes sense. Trust the process, build trust, try to build trust with your customers, because a lot of them, you know, you have to think about it, they are spending money. A lot of people are a lot more reluctant to spending money, and even when things are free, people are reluctant to supporting. So that's just something that you can't do anything about that. So just stay consistent, be consistent when posting, be consistent with promoting your brand, be your brand every day. If you ask my friends, I'm Caparel NYC every single day. I'm the Stush Life every single day.
I said what I said.
Come on. Because if you're not your brand, who's going to be your brand? You know, you are the face of your brand. So ensure that you are doing everything, by all means, to promote and all that good stuff. And then on top of that, there are people that are not going to support just because, you know, some people are just going to be haters. Like, that's just how life is. Some people are going to hate, and some people just don't trust you enough. There are some people that will support you at the very end when you are already successful. You can't, you know, determine when somebody will support you. But that's how life is. You can't be upset about that. You just have to focus on the people that are supporting you. Focus on your future clientele. Focus on the people that your business caters to, if that makes sense. So with that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. If there was anything I missed, I left out in this video, definitely leave it in the comment section below. I'd like to know any questions that you guys have. I'll be willing to answer. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button if you are new, and if you haven't already joined the game, join the game, and turn on your post notifications to be notified every single time I upload another video. So let me get out of here because I got some orders to ship, and my gals are waiting for their lashes to slay. So I'm going to run to the post office. It's currently 3 o'clock, and I want to catch them, offer same-day delivery. So I'm going to drop this off so that it could be shipped out today. See you guys in the next one.